It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Sean Manaea gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Come on now, let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
2-1.
Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark, and even 20 home runs and 61 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, Dero, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
In now, David Rosario, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. From the stretch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
From the stretch. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting 5th, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
That evens it up 1-1. LeMahieu at second. Judge at first. 2 out in the inning. That's a base hit into left field. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the base is loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he strikes him out for a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Yankees leave them loaded. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Nero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Digging in now, Ramon Laureano, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Send him a little more out of the zone than normal.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Rosario has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We are still scoreless. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Didi Gregorius.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Laureano makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Now batting, Miguel Andujar. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The tag, and he is out. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Davis now. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
So digging in now, Matt Olson, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 5. Bottom of the second here with no score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he takes strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in to try it again. DJ LeMahieu 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Standing in now, Torres, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Torres makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Line drive to center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, David Rosario as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. LeMahieu is off at first with 2 away. Hit toward the right side. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And that brings up Chad Pinder. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 4. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Hit down the 3rd baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the 1st down. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings. And it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Now in the box, Josh Begley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Gloved by LeMahieu. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The second baseman,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano has a play, makes the play, one away.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Left side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Chapman is there, and the side is retired. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Line to the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No runs, no hits, and one error on the Oakland line score. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Pinder moves over, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Andujar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Torres, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. 1 there, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Ready once again, David Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out with the man at first. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 1 and the A's nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 25 for him on the year, and the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson,
The first baseman.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 1-2 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Slow roller out to short. Gregorius has it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Right fielder, Piscotty.
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Standing in now, Chad Pinder.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He popped out in his first trip. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
Well, that's one way of taking control of the game. Second dinger of the inning. They've got the lead, and now everyone wants to get a bat and take some cuts.
Into the box, Josh Phegley. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. In his career, Phegley brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. The A's lead this one 2-1. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Due up on 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Guess he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is popped up. Olsen moving to his left, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they've put in play against him.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So stepping in, Didi Gregorius, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
The batter, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and one strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Gardner has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. The 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the sixth coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. To deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Profar stands at second with no outs. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gardner is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chapman.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Lou Trevino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Lou.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Strike it out.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Standing in now, Torres. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Simeon is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Digging in once again, David Rosario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Piscotty will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yanks leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Grounded back up the middle. Torres picks it up. On down to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
Now batting, first baseman,
Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
now batting, right fielder, Steven Piscotty.
So two are gone now in the Oakland half of the seventh. And up next, the outfielder Steven Piscotty. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the A's. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Chapman waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the eighth, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Giancarlo Stanton now, fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's Didi Gregorius down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pinder will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Standing in, Chad Pinder. And he'll start out the bottom of the eighth inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Three and 0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Strike taken up in the zone.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Jonathan Holder answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Stepping in now, Josh Begley.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third.
LeMahieu is right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
He only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And that retires the side. A's are gone in order. Score remains 2-2. Joaquin Soria will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Miguel Andujar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Brett Gardner. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Line towards center field. Loriano patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu has 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Ready with another two-strike offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Torres.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. The A's look to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien.
Leading up for the A's, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Digging in, Matt Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Rocket to third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready now, David Rosario. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
David Rosario.
From the stretch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, you watching the same game up here?
And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Pitch popped up, and there's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Loriano looking up, and as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Lofted in the air out to right field. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he is into second with a 2-out double. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2. Fly ball into straightaway left. Pinder under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yankees forced to settle for 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball, now looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Chapman has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Line hard to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. In now, Matt Olson. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Grossman on at first, nobody out. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A ball and no strikes.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. LeMahieu is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one.
Now batting, left fielder, Chad Pinder.
Ready for another shot now, Chad Pinder. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Aroldis Chapman, they called the Cuban missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this mess.
Comes set with the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Back to first, a double play, and they will strand the possible tying run at second. This ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Yankees win for the 106th time, most in the division. Jonathan Holder earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 41st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.